Welcome to Body Moves for Life. Again, this is John Archer. Today I am here to talk to you about your upper body movement. Basically, I'm talking about the upper chest and the upper back. And these parts of our body can be moved without too much difficulty. Often they're done in the gym, doing things like push-ups and bench press and machines where we're pulling and pushing in this manner. Sometimes you don't go to the gym. Sometimes you simply need to warm up these muscles in the morning when you wake up to loosen up, to not be stiff. This part of our body is used regularly, pushing things and pulling things, but maybe not often thought about with respect to really getting a lot of movement. I want to talk to you about some options. Very simply put, if we put our arms here in front and move them out, this is pulling across the chest muscles. When we move them back in, we are utilizing these lat muscles here in the back. Now, not just simply going even with our body, if you pull back farther, you're really stretching them, and this will begin to warm up the fibers in your chest muscles. And then when you come to the front, not just bringing your arms to the front, but rounding your back nice and round will really stretch out the muscles in the back. So as I do one really far out and two really far in and rounded, this is a very nice warm-up movement for this upper part of our trunk, both in the front and back. Now, the thing that's really neat about it is if we do this parallel to the ground, this is a really nice warm-up, and we should do a lot of reps, and we should do these daily. Sometimes we'll do arm circles and we'll take some dumbbells and do presses, and we'll do curls and whatnot. But this movement here we may not do. However, I would like to talk to you about some variations of this, which would be really nice to working different parts of the chest and different parts of the upper back. So instead of keeping your arms parallel to the ground here, if you lift them up, you can from this position go down and up at this angle here. And this, instead of getting just across the middle of the upper chest, you can really get this upper part of your upper chest by pulling down. If you work on the angle, you can really feel this stretching all across here. And then as you come up, if you round in this position, it will get kind of this lower part of the middle back, or maybe I should say right here in the middle. So again, we're going to go down and up, rounding here, down and up, rounding here, down, really pulling through the upper part of the chest. You can kind of play with the angle right here, find it, and then up and down and up. So let's also reverse that. So starting down, we're going to round here in the back, and then we're going to come up and round. That's the upper part of the back, the upper part, right below the neck. And then we pull up here, this really getting the bottom of the chest all through here. So really nice. This bottom position is kind of like you see bodybuilders just doing this little pose right here where they're just flexing and showing these muscles. But if you really just stretch it long, it'll round off, nicely warming up those muscles. So we have parallel to the ground. Notice that I stretched even farther than the middle, just trying to really round off the back there, and then opening up the chest here. For coordination, I'll change one hand over the top and then the other. Okay, and then I'll bring the hands up and go down and up and round, down and up and round, and then down, working the back here, and up, which is the lower chest, and down and up. Now, I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about one of the things we're accomplishing here. By opening your chest, you learn to open yourself to the world. And by closing your chest, you often close yourself to the world. It's good to be able to do both of these motions, but it's also good to be aware of what we do in our daily life. If you're walking around in more of a closed position, you communicate to others that you're closed, maybe that you're more vulnerable in the sense that you're not aware of what's around you, you're not really capable of presenting yourself to the world. You want to be open. However, you don't want to walk in this position. It's exaggerated, but the tendency for most of us is to walk more like this, especially as we get older. we get more and more and more and more like this. So it's very important to think about keeping good posture, not being too far forward, not being too far back, something that feels comfortable right in the middle that you can enjoy as you present yourself to the world, lifting your head up, opening your chest, and also being aware of where your shoulders are with respect to your trunk. These things will help you kind of offer yourself to others, how others see you. It'll also help you by opening your chest and being able to open and close and do these movements. It will also help you be aware of your posture, as well as literally these muscles here in the chest and the back, which can get sore if you don't use them a lot. I would encourage you to think about using those through your daily movement routines. And as you do, you know, your arm circles, your arm lifts, these kinds of things and whatnot. Also be sure to get this motion, this movement here, and get comfortable with it, round it out, and see if you can kind of build that into your daily movement. It feels really good. It feels good in the shoulders. It feels good in the back, the chest. And these are kind of bigger muscle groups here, which will get your blood flowing and make you feel good. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give me your comments below. I look forward to whatever you have to say, to give your insights, your thoughts, your comments, as well as please feel free to subscribe. Would love to have you on the list to be able to offer more of these videos frequently for you to be able to see thoughts and suggestions about how to move your body. Body Moves for Life, John Archer. Have a good day. See you next time.